Can we just say that I am sick? How USA Gymnastics covered for Larry Na.ssar. USA Gymnastics officials agreed to provide what Larry Nassar and number 39's attorney called false excuses for his absence from major gymnastics events in 2015, rather than disclose to parents and gymnasts that Nassar was under investigation for child sexual abuse. Emails obtained by the Indianapolis Star reveal that on two separate occasions, Nassar and a USA Gymnastics attorney negotiated cover stories. First that Nassar was sick and later that he was focusing on his private practice, to explain why the longtime team physician was not attending two major events in the run-up to the 2016 Olympics. In one of the emails, Indianapolis attorney Scott D. Himzel told Nassar his medical techniques were under investigation, and it is in everyone in number 39's best interest that Nassar not attend a gymnastics event that weekend. Himzel said USA Gymnastics would tell people Nassar was not attending for personal reasons. Nassar replied, "Can we just say that I am sick? That would make more sense to everyone. Would that be okay?" Himzel agreed to have USA Gymnastics use that story. Out of balance, an Indy Star investigation into USA Gymnastics. More, USA Gymnastics CEO apologizes. Outlines changes made to address Nassar abuse scandal. More, how much money will Larry Nassar survivors get? Grim process will determine settlements in later emails. Part of more than 900 pages of documents reviewed by Indy Star, Nassar assured Himzel, "I stayed with the story of that I am nauseated, not feeling well and staying home." And he asked if USA Gymnastics officials would explain his absence from another event by saying Nassar was focusing on his private practice. Again, Himzel agreed to have the organization do so. It has long been known that USA Gymnastics withheld concerns about Nassar from its members. But the emails, along with interviews with gymnasts, reveal for the first time that the sport's national governing body was not only willing to remain silent after reporting Nassar, but also agreed to participate in one of his many deceptions beforehand. At least partly as a result of such discretion, Nassar and number 39's reputation as one of the world and number 39's foremost experts on the treatment of gymnastics-related injuries remained intact for 14 months after USA Gymnastics officials reported him to the FBI. During that time, Nassar was not added to the organization and number 39's list of people banned from the sport. He stopped acting as the national team doctor but was able to continue working in at least one USA Gymnastics member gym in Michigan. He also continued working at Michigan State University. At least 14 more women and girls say they were sexually assaulted after June 2015. When USA Gymnastics received what it has said was its first complaint about Nassar. "These facts are stunning," said Marcy Hamilton, CEO and academic director at Child USA, an interdisciplinary think tank focused on preventing child abuse and neglect. Any organization that serves youth and has noticed that there is an abusive adult dealing with the organization's youth has a duty to protect those children. USAG's failure to notify the athletes when they knew he was suspended and under investigation is reckless. USA Gymnastics and Himzel declined to comment for this story, but USA Gymnastics has repeatedly emphasized that athlete safety is its highest priority. Himzel did not respond to repeated requests for comment. His former law firm, Fugger Baker Daniels, issued a statement saying its work is guided by our firm and number 39's core values, which include honesty, integrity, respect and service. We uphold these values as we provide counsel to clients, and must respect our obligation of client confidentiality. We are not at liberty to comment further. Human resource experts say employers must walk a fine line when dealing with claims of sexual abuse. Disclosure of a false claim could expose an organization to liability. The question, however, is whether they should fabricate a story or remain silent on the matter. USA Gymnastics previously said it did not disclose the Nassar investigation because the FBI asked it to remain silent. The FBI declined to comment. But the emails and texts sent to one of Nassar and number 39:S survivors reveal an emphasis on confidentiality even before the FBI was involved. Raisman and others insist USA Gymnastics was more worried about protecting itself from bad publicity than it was protecting children. I Don and number 39:T think that they cared at all. I think at first it was to and number 39:, get him away, and number 39, Nassar away from the Olympians, but when it was about a 10-year-old, or a 15-year-old, or 20-year-old in Michigan they didn't and number 39:T care, Raisman said. Nassar was arrested after a 2016 Indy Star investigation exposed widespread sexual abuse problems at USA Gymnastics. He was sentenced in January to 40 to 175 years in prison on 7 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct. More than 330 girls and women have come forward claiming they were abused by Nassar over more than 2 decades. In a separate case, Nassar was sentenced to 60 years in prison on child pornography charges. The Making of a Monster: How Larry Nassar Abused Hundreds of Gymnasts and Eluded Justice for Decades. Secret videotaping by coach. USA Gymnastics settles lawsuit that started Indy Star investigation into sex abuse. What he did. Victims share what Larry Nassar did to them under the guise of medical treatment. USA Gymnastics is facing lawsuits from dozens of Nassar survivors, including Raisman, who accused the organization of negligence, fraud, intentional infliction of emotional distress and failing to warn, train or protect athletes from Nassar and number 39:S abuse. USA Gymnastics has denied those allegations and filed motions to dismiss the lawsuits. In response to a lawsuit filed in Michigan, the national governing body said it had no legal duty to warn MSU, member clubs or others about Nassar. Former gymnast Kelly Lawrence wishes USA Gymnastics had been more forthcoming. Meeting Nassar felt like going to see a celebrity to help me get back into the sport that I loved, Lawrence recalled. She was in awe of the gymnastics posters of Olympians and cards from gymnasts on the walls of Nassar and number 39:S office. Because USA Gymnastics had remained silent, and the FBI investigation languished, Lawrence said she had no indication Nassar was anything but the same sports medicine icon USA Gymnastics had long endorsed. So the teen visited him twice after USA Gymnastics had been notified of concerns. And both times, Lawrence said, she was abused. It could have saved that many more if they could have just stopped him in 2015, she told Indy Star. It makes me angry and upset because it could have prevented so much. USA Gymnastics said it first learned of athlete concerns about Nassar when a coach overheard Raisman and gymnast Maggie Nichols talking on June 17, 2015. The coach immediately informed USA Gymnastics officials, who began looking into the matter by engaging Himzel and another Baker Daniels attorney, whose expertise included defending claims of sexual misconduct, according to the firm and number 39:S website. The organization also hired Sepler, a human resources consultant, to interview Nichols and Raisman. An attorney for Nichols declined Indy Star and number 39:S request to interview her. On July 22, 2015, Himzel emailed Nassar,